Jamie from Supercool Pedals, based out of Toronto, Peterborough, Canada, and this is the 77 Fuzz blender. So this is our flagship fuzz pedal. It was released a couple years ago, but never got a proper release video, so here we are to talk about it a little bit more. This is based off of the Big Muff op amp topology. That's where it started, because I think that the op amp Big Muff is one of the most stable and awesome sounding fuzz circuits that's out there, but not enough people have modded and tweaked it. So what we've got here, oh, hold on, we just unplugged. I think someone ran and unplugged my guitar. So your basic mode is in scoop mode. So this switch controls whether you have a scooped fuzz or a mid boosted. So we're starting with the scooped. You get that beautiful Siamese Dream Smashing Pumpkins goodness, right? And of course the smoke knob here controls your tone, which is the classic Big Muff tone stack. So you can swap between a darker sound, brighten it up, and as you turn it up, you start cutting off the lows into a high pass filter. And of course, like most Big Muff, it sits nicely at noon is kind of your sweet spot. Now, where it gets more interesting is when you move into the mid boosted mode, because of course, everyone loves the sound of a Big Muff in a bedroom because it's just you and you think it sounds amazing and you get that beautiful scooped goodness. However, you ask any bassist or guitarist who's ever tried using a Big Muff in a band setting, it completely disappears because all that mid goodness and that color and that warmth just melts away. So, the mid boosted tone stack gives you a much more colorful fuzz that actually stands out in the crowd, in the mix, whether it's on stage or in a recorded setting. And of course, this switch actually switches the entire tone stack of the smoke. So the behavior changes entirely. It's not just a simple, capacitor switch. It's a full tone stack swap. So you can darken it up, go into full high pass mode. Now, the level, of course, controls your output, so we're going to leave that where it is. And where the 77 Fuzz blender gets its namesake is, of course, the blend knob. So you can get at full wet if you turn it all the way to the right, as we are right now, or you can start blending in your clean signal. Bassists love this because you get to retain all of your beautiful low end, and you got a parallel, clean, and affected signal there. So you can get some really cool effects. So let's switch it over to the mid scooped mode so you can get a nice parallel, clean, and fuzzy sound out of that. We'll up the level just a little bit here. So you can kind of mimic a little bit of a parallel twin amp sound. You can have one clean amp, one distorted sound, and it sounds really cool if you run drives into this, because you can maintain whatever drive signal that you're running into it, like a tube screamer or a DOD 250. You can still have that signal, and then of course have your more fuzzed out signal in parallel with that. Personally, I like it at full wet all the time. Now, there's one more option that we've got on the 77 Fuzz blender, and is the clipping mod at the top here. So, I don't believe anyone's done this on the op amp Big Muff circuit before, so I won't give away the entire secret, but essentially you're overdriving the final op amp stage, and it gets you into that really awesome gated fuzz sputtery goodness when it's on. you can kind of get that fuzz face sort of unbiased or misbiased transistor sound out of it. Get the bit of that gated overture. And one of the nice things about this being an op-amp based fuzz, not a transistor based fuzz, is it's super stable. You can put it anywhere in your chain. You can put it at the beginning of the chain, at the end of the chain. You can even daisy chain 9-volt power to it without any issues. It's super, super stable and it's consistent, so you can get it, you know, exactly the sound that you want no matter where you put it in your chain. And that's the 77 Fuzz Blender. It's available right now at supercoolpedals.com, direct to consumer, and at some of our awesome dealers and retailers across America and the EU. So go check out supercoolpedals.com, and yeah, thanks for watching.